would like to know about your journey in in Safe Express in the automotive industry so far.
You see, Safe Express is the largest domestic supply chain company. We cover each and every square inch of India. The network being the major strength of Safe Express, and that is the requirement of the auto industry. Automobile is available across the nation, all tier 1, 2, 3, 4 cities. Any type of vehicle is available. So the spare parts movement has to happen there. They original equipment, the product has to go there, reach there. So Safe Express fits into the same scenario. Our market share in the spare parts market distribution is more than 33%, and which is the highest in the industry. Automobile spare parts and the OEM deliveries and other things are one of the 8 verticals of ours, and it is one of the largest vertical of ours, contributing about 31% of our total sales. So it's really been a great journey with the auto sector, and the way in which automobile is increasing, expanding. We were just listening to the fact that it's about 35% of the manufacturing sector in India. Contribution of automobile is about 6.8% of the GDP, which itself is a very huge number. And their requirement of logistics is definitely very, very major requirement. You have VOR, vehicle off-road deliveries and all that, where the time sensitiveness is there. You need to ensure that the deliveries are happening well in time. So we have created a lot of products also for the same. We do VMI product, we do the stock and sale model. We provide the deliveries as per the requirement, as per the schedule.
So, sir, as industry is shifting towards electric mobility, how Safe Express is taking this opportunity, or is this a challenge for you?
You see, I will put it, it has got two ways. You see, Safe Express is also one of the largest customer to the automobile industry as such, for a commercial vehicle industry, as well as for passenger cars and all that, because for the staff we need the vehicles. So the impact of the electrification is towards our products also. So we have already started going toward the electric vehicles in terms of our commercial vehicles, as well as for our passenger cars for the staff. We already started that journey. Currently, I think about 7% of our total vehicles, both put together, are the electrical vehicles. Electric vehicles needs again a different kind of network requirement. Major requirement in their case is basically the battery kind of battery, mobility of the battery, and the deliveries of the battery is required to be done. So we have equipped for that. We already started. We are working with almost all such companies like Ola and all that. I'd like to tell you one more thing. Safe Express is the only company who started delivering electric two-wheelers directly to the dealer or to the consumer. We do it for Ola, we do it for Alpha Vector has started electric vehicle. We started doing for them. So direct delivery of the vehicle again is something which we have come into for the electric vehicle.
So there is a lot of talk more on about towards Viksit Bharat 2047. Do you think is it possible that we can achieve the goal by 2047, or what are your contribution, Safe Express contribution in this journey?
You see, I think the logistics is a very, very buzzword. Anything and everything which you talk, whether it is a Prime Minister Gati Shakti, what is that? Nothing else but a logistic initiative. The logistics gives the wheel to the growth of the industry, growth of the country. Logistics used to be said that about 150 years ago in defense, the one buzzword was about the logistics. It makes or breaks whatever you are trying to achieve. If your logistics is in place, if your logistics is correctly done, it will make the entire difference. Plus, overall the cost-wise, logistics can make it very, very cost-effective. So far as 2047 targets are concerned, I am pretty confident the way in which things are moving. If the similar speed is being maintained, or we do a ramp up little bit more, I think we will definitely be the third largest economy of the world. And in the auto sector, we are trying to plan as a first, the number one in terms of international level, number one producer and exporter.
And do you think there is a need for more government policies like we have already signed? Are you satisfied with that or we need some more?
As nobody, everybody wants ye dil mange more.
Yes.
So I don't think that it will be right on my part to say that okay, whatever government has given is good enough. There are, so far as logistics is concerned, there is not one, but there are 100 pain points. You have 24 hours no entry. Connaught Place kind of area has got a 24 hours no entry, which is a commercial hub. How the material will reach there? Can anybody think about it? Worldwide in US, you have in the Manhattan kind of area, you have a parking bay especially for trucks, for commercial vehicles. Nobody can park a car there, and the commercial vehicle will get parked and they will pay nothing, zero. Here in India, if there is a commercial vehicle, white number plate, gone. Anybody and everybody will stop it. So we are becoming bottleneck to that. The way in which infrastructure development is happening, roads are becoming, but honestly, the gap which we have today is very huge. You look at any road, the day when it is inaugurated, it is already congested. So the scale at which you need to really take, probably you need to take it maybe 3 to 4 times higher than what it is today. Of course, I will say that compared to past, it has been a very, very excellent development which is happening under Mr. Modi and Mr. Nitin Gadkari. But the reality is this also, that still the requirement because of the population, because of all that, is much, much higher. You see, India is congesting. Congestion is the buzzword in India. In our industry, we face a lot of problems in terms of the first mile and the last mile, pick up and delivery within the city. It's taking huge time. No entry restriction. If you are putting a no entry restriction, what are you doing? You are just trying to increase the requirement of number of vehicles. The utilization factor of that vehicle will be only for 5 hours. A delivery vehicle of mine or a pickup vehicle of mine, because of the no entry, can be used only for 5 hours in Delhi, 11 to 4. Which means, if earlier I was using 10 vehicles, I need 30 vehicles for doing the same job now.
And I think in one liner, I mean to say that our vehicles should have a kind of a priority. The priority you give to ambulance, you know.
Yes.
So it's need that kind of mindset when it comes to the speed, the efficiency, the cost reduction, right? I think those kind of the importance has to come in logistics.
Actually, it's a vicious circle, because what is happening is that as you are putting more and more restrictions, costs are going over. Plus, if you have more number of vehicles, that means more pollution, more cost is getting added to it, lower of the productivity of the vehicle. So all these things are leading to that kind of scenario. As rightly said by, like say, post office vehicle has got 24 hours. There is absolutely no entry restrictions, absolutely no restrictions. Why not a logistic vehicle should be given that kind of scenario that you have a permission to enter any time? The way in which costs are going up in terms of the toll tax. Mr. Nitin Gadkari was talking about that, okay, how quick we are able to do that, we are replacing air by this. For a truck, average toll tax is 6 rupees a kilometer. 6 rupees per kilometer is the average toll tax which we have to pay. There are routes where it is more than 10 rupees even per kilometer. Lot of places where the entire money has been recovered, it's a build, operate and lease and terminate. But that terminate T doesn't come. Keeps adding and adding and adding. So, I mean, though I should not crib about it, because ultimately Whatever it was earlier compared to that, it is much better. But yes, as you were asking about कि वो दिल खुल जाता है when you say that okay, do you want something more? Yes, ये दिल मांगे more. So that is why I have said this. But yes, there are lot of things which can be done, which should be done. I mean, to avoid non-productivity, which is happening because of this region of no entry restrictions or all these kind of things, which is leading to underutilization of the vehicles and all that, leading to increase in the cost, increase in the pollution. If you are running 4 vehicles, instead of that, if you are running 10 vehicles, the pollution level will go up automatically. There is no ways.
गति शक्ति में सरकार बोल रही है कि हम लॉजिस्टिक कॉस्ट को कम करेंगे, वो 14% है, 16% है। एंड देयर सेइंग कि रोड बना दिए, राइट, तो आप स्पीड बढ़ा के आप यू कैन रिड्यूस द रनिंग कॉस्ट। एंड जो सादा जी ने बोला कि जो टोल है वो हमें 6 रुपये पर किलोमीटर कॉस्ट कर रहा है। एक्चुअली द गवर्नमेंट शुड डू दिस, they should make the efficient road, plus they should allow all the logistic trucks to run free of cost on as far as toll is concerned. Then only the cost can be reduced. So one day maybe one side maybe they are supporting, but on other side they are also putting extra cost on us. How this is also
You see, there are 3 lakhs of in our industry there are 3 lakhs. First mile, which is pick up from the customer place. Middle mile, which is the roads on what we are talking, and the last mile, which is the delivery to the customer. The time taken for first mile and last mile has gone almost more than double. Of course, the time taken for the middle mile has gone down by maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, maybe by about 10 to 12% of the travel time has gone down on the trunk routes. Once it is out from the main city and entering into the another main city, till that time it is taking 10 to 12%, 15% lower time, which is because of the better roads, better maintenance. For that, so far as cost is concerned, as already Vijay has said, and I also said, 6 rupees a kilometer is a huge cost. Even for car, you have to pay 4 rupees a kilometer. 3 rupees people have to 4 rupees a kilometer kind of thing. That is how it is. So, if you want to really reduce the cost, look for some more things like for the commercial vehicles, there should not be a toll kind of thing. No entry restriction has to be removed. The vehicle has to be given 24-hour permission kind of thing. Even within city infrastructure in terms of the roads and other things has to really go up to make sure that it becomes less congested.